Dear friends, I'm Tasha Baiin from the Congress of Manchuria. Manchuria is a neighbor of several different free nations, and we're bordering the North Korea. China and North Korea is escalating the situation, and they're preparing for a potential conflict. We, the overseas Manchurian community, we are facing new opportunities and challenges. Even the voice of the Manchurian locals are not being heard by the Chinese authority. The idea of Manchurian self-determination did get more popularity through the last months. I would like to invite you to Canada, to my backyard here in Vancouver. However, I will more likely to see you in person there in Ottawa. Let's connect next month, and we will see you in person. Thank you very much.
Manchuria that continues to be occupied by Beijing.
Sure, definitely. If you take a quick look of the map, Manchuria is bordering Buryatia, and the Far East is where it says China. Which we should change the label anyway.
We will talk about that.
We will talk about it. Manchuria, we're bordering different nations. We're bordering Buryatia, we're bordering the Far East of currently Russia Federation, and we're bordering the North Korea. More importantly, we produce half of China's oil, steel, and coal. Our oil production is comparable with Kuwait, and our steel and coal production are both comparable with many European nations. We all know China is preparing for a potential conflict with Taiwan. China's authority always say we want to take over Taiwan. Taiwan is part of China. I believe the West does not want China to do that. Manchuria, we produce that much national resources for China. However, we don't get the resources ourselves. Everything got sent to China. That resources exploitation becomes a reason of the Manchurian people. We believe this uneven distribution of the production power and the national resources. Manchuria is also the head center of China's military technology. China just recently launched a new fighter jet, the Type J-35A. This new fighter jet is all designed in Manchuria, and all the core compartments were made in Manchuria, and of course got assembled in China. I feel familiar with modern warfare. You know how important aircraft carriers are. China now have 3 aircraft carriers. The first one, they bought it from Ukraine, and the ship got refurbished in Manchuria. And both the second one and the third one were designed in Manchuria and made in Manchuria. Manchuria also played a very important part for China's strategic deployment. Although the major command of China's Northern Theater Command are in mainland, the main deployment of their armed force of the Northern Theater are in Manchuria. Which China knows the strategic importance of Manchuria. If there's any conflict happened between China and the nearby nations, Manchuria will become a front line and will become a battlefield. That's why I believe if we got liberated or under foreign support, we can build a sustainable and a self-determined nation. It would definitely be beneficial for the stability and the peace and the prosperity to the Northern Asia and the Eastern Asia. Thank you very much.
Great.